A breaking news update tonight. Lockdowns have been lifted for 2 Cheney schools. According to Cheney Public Schools, Windsor Elementary and Westwood Middle Schools were placed on a brief lockdown today after suspicious people were spotted near Windsor.
Police said there was no threat to the community. All after-school events have since been canceled. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. A Ritzville man is now in a Connecticut jail accused of stalking UConn basketball star Paige Beckers.
Police and prosecutors say he went so far as to fly across the country to see her. But as KREM 2 Shannon Mowdy has uncovered today, the case does have Spokane connections. Shannon?
For months, Robert Parmalee was posting online and sending emails to the University of Connecticut about wanting to marry Beckers. We tracked down a TikTok page that does appear to belong to Robert Parmalee, showing his fateful flight began in Spokane.
These are rather serious allegations.
40-year-old Robert Parmalee faced a Connecticut judge Monday, charged with harassment and electronic stalking. Our affiliate in Connecticut has police reports showing he sent increasingly concerning emails to UConn about wanting to marry basketball star Paige Beckers. He also posted about her several times on social media. Now, KREM 2 has uncovered what appears to be Parmalee's TikTok page with some of those posts. An account for Cole Parmalee posted August 26th, the day before Parmalee's Connecticut arrest. It shows Parmalee inside the Spokane International Airport, boarding pass in hand, with the caption, "I'm coming to UConn, Paige Beckers. I'll be in Hartford tomorrow morning."
I think that's insane to fly over here and actually try to enact what he was saying. That's pretty crazy.
What we're talking about here, I believe, is somebody who's mentally deranged and is a potential threat to another human being.
Parmalee was arrested August 27th, walking along a highway outside Bradley International Airport near Hartford. Police reports say he had an engagement ring and lingerie when he was found. Another video on the TikTok page shows a wedding invitation for Paige and Cole. The venue? The Spokane Arena. Parmalee was detained by Connecticut troopers on an Oregon warrant for arson. He's now being held on $100,000 bond for the Connecticut charges.
He is willing to engage in treatment, and I think that would be appropriate in this case.
Parmalee has been ordered to stay away from Beckers and the entire town where UConn is located. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
Shannon, thank you. Tonight, the Spokane mayor is saying no way to plans to ship liquid radioactive waste through the city.
That waste would come from the Hanford nuclear site as it's transported to facilities in Texas and Utah in a rail car or a truck. The plans to send the waste through Spokane came after partners in Oregon expressed concerns about the risk to their communities. The mayor said that waste would travel through the heart of downtown.
In a letter to the Department of Energy and the EPA, Mayor Lisa Brown said, quote, "I am extremely disappointed to learn that following the expression of serious concerns by our friends from the state of Oregon and the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation, your agencies shifted your planned route to go through Spokane." She is now urging them to reconsider that decision.
A federal grand jury in Coeur d'Alene has indicted an Arkansas inmate for allegedly sexually exploiting a child from Latah County last year. According to court records, Hamza Nijhem used 2 cell phones while in prison to entice and coerce the child. Court records show Nijhem was convicted in 2017 in Illinois for distributing child pornography. The court documents do not show how he obtained the cell phones or how he allegedly exploited the child. If convicted, he could face 25 to 50 years in federal prison. The Moscow Police Department, the Lewiston Police Department, and the FBI led the investigation.
The Ponderay County Sheriff's Office is currently investigating the death of a local billionaire who was found dead at the bottom of his private lake. According to the sheriff, Daniel Reiner was reported missing on August 30th. His body was recovered the next day. The sheriff says there are no signs of foul play or trauma. They are now waiting on the medical examiner's report to figure out his exact cause of death.
Well, tonight loved ones are mourning the loss of a Washington couple who died while snorkeling on vacation in Maui.
They leave behind 1 child and had another on the way. Authorities are still investigating exactly what happened. Sofia Kovalovich and Ilya Saruk were on a baby moon trip to Hawaii. Sofia's sister says the family is devastated and that it's hard to even speak right now. They are busy caring for the couple's young son, who was not on that trip.
According to a fundraising page, the couple was deeply loved. Maui County firefighters firefighters say they were snorkeling Saturday at a natural reserve when rescuers found both of them unresponsive in the water. There have been questions about whether their snorkeling masks played a role, but loved ones who were on the trip with them say it's still too soon to know.
The water was calm. There was no out of the ordinary like weather conditions or anything like that. We thought we were good. I experienced a loss of breath. I could not breathe. I felt like the mask was just suffocating me.
They are waiting for authorities to figure out the direct cause.
In the meantime, people are rallying together to help. In fact, more than $100,000 have already been donated to help with funeral costs and to go toward the care of their child.
All right, taking a break from the headlines to talk weather now. A much nicer and sunnier day today as temperatures are warming up.
All right, so let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo, who is talking about a warm-up.
It's a big one. We just have to go through a little bit of a cool stretch, but don't worry, that arrives just in time for the weekend. 77 degrees right now. We are warming up in this final, seriously, a couple of hours of the day. 5 o'clock to be this kind of warm. We've done it the past couple of days. We've bumped those temperatures up as we've gotten closer to it. That means tomorrow we likely hit 78. It is going to be a warm one across much of the region, especially considering our average high this time of year, around 73 degrees. Next couple of days, nothing but sunshine. Seriously, just nothing but sunshine. Late tomorrow night, we'll have a frontal boundary move through. That comes with just a little bit of cloud cover, and that is it. But what it does is drops our temperatures. 77 degrees tomorrow, turns to 72 on Friday, 71 on Saturday, and then we turn the corner and start warming back up. Mark and Whitney mentioned a warm up, and it is looking like we do warm back up. In fact, it's looking like much of the western U.S. warms back up. It is likely that we get back close to 80 degrees next week.
Thank you very much. WSU researchers are now looking into a rare case of the plague that was found in a blind deer in southern Idaho.
That animal was found on June 9th in Custer County, Idaho. It was euthanized the next day by Idaho Fish and Game. Pathologists say the plague is caused by a bacteria that lives in the western U.S. and circulates among rodents and other animals. The disease occurs in the deer's eyes, causing blindness. In humans, however, exposure can lead to serious illness or death.
Wildlife officials are now urging all hunters to avoid contact with animals that appear blind or are showing any abnormal behavior.